it's a different planet.
I know what you're saying. When it comes to living life, right? When it comes to living life, everybody has a destination.
Right.
Some people don't realize that they already are here. It ain't nowhere to go. Of course, you got things while you here that you wanna do. We call those goals and shit like that. All right, boom. It's a goal for me and you both to get this interview done, right?
Most definitely.
Okay, boom. That'll be our destination. That'll be our destination. We already got in the car the moment we got on this phone and started doing the interview, and we driving, we riding, boom. Boom, we get to our destination. Wow. All right. What I'm saying is people that are driving and they pass me, I'm sitting there, because you got, like, what people don't, most people do, that's in my comment section, that's watching my videos, you know what I'm saying, they do know what I mean by what I, like, when I said that. But certain people don't realize that I'm literally saying, all right, boom, from my perspective, it look like everybody just chasing something. Chasing, because them cars, they zoom by, you know what I'm saying? And from my perspective, I know they will never find it because I found it sitting in one spot.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
What
everybody want in life is they want the truth. But you can never find the truth living in a cycle of an illusion. It'll never happen, bro. That's why I said, what are y'all searching for? Because I know what you're looking for. You're looking for the truth. And once you find the truth, then you'll realize, oh, okay, yeah, this shit wasn't even what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even what I thought this shit was. Yeah, now that I see what I think it is, now I can have fun in life. Now I wouldn't take this so serious. Now when, you know what I'm saying, not saying that you going to work or you paying bills or having to feed the family. No, I'm not saying all of that is not serious. I'm saying you will more than likely, matter of fact, you will look at it in a different light and not necessarily stress about things. You know what I'm saying? Because this life that we live in right now is temporary.
Most definitely. And it's a saying that they say too. They say if life moves pretty fast, so if you don't stop and look around sometimes, you will miss something. So that kind of match up what you saying too, because if you moving so fast, stuck in that same cycle, you probably gonna be stuck in the same results. But if you stop sometimes and look around, you won't miss out on those same opportunities that you probably would have sped right past.
Right, and people ain't able to get a break. Hell no, the most break people gonna get is about 2 days. You know what I'm saying? The average person, 2 days, bro. Just like how we were talking about the scammer, the drug dealer, this and that and third. They you know what I'm saying? If they wanted to, they can just chill. Cause you know what I'm saying? They on their own time. But they ain't about to though. That shit gotta keep moving. That shit gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Wow, shit don't stop. Me, man, I just said fuck all of that shit, bro. I'm finna figure this shit out, boy.
Nah, you smart, man, and you strong-minded, and I like the fact that you share a light on the fact that other people could be in the same situation and have the same genius. Because I feel like too, I was raised around people who always told me like, don't judge a book by a cover. And peep game, you can learn a lot from somebody who homeless, or you might feel is dumb or have less fortune, whatever you might think. I feel like it's really cool that you are really getting like the flowers that you get and people appreciating the message, because I feel like it's a lot of people out here with some type of decent message better than all of the negative stuff that's so easy to get a hold to. So I really appreciate what you're doing. So even now, I'm gonna make that lead to my next question. How do you find inspiration for your music while facing such challenges and circumstances at the moment?
Challenges, I'm not really facing any challenges. You know what I'm saying? I use my my life as my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I am the inspiration, as a matter of fact. Let me just put it like that. I'm the inspiration. What I do every day inspires me. You know what I'm saying? And especially y'all, the people, how I'm saying everything right now, but that shit is motivating the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so like for instance, like me doing Jesus Homeless was like you know what I'm saying, me putting my life into a song.
Right.
All right, now that that shit done popped out, and you got everybody sitting there watching, I could take everybody else in consideration and saying, all right, let me make us a song.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So that's what, you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I don't even be. The only challenge I got right now is not walking away from this shit.
Facts. Now you locked in.
I want to now. I want to. Sometimes I be like, man, why this shit gotta be me, bro? Why it gotta be me? But you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do.
I know what it is, because if you can go without some of the attention and fame, then you can maneuver and feel like you can still be doing what you was doing. But now it's like it's gonna cost for you to come out the corner for them to understand and see and hear the message sometimes, because you got the content space and all of the YouTube, everything. You know what I mean? But I wanted to elaborate on that question. If Jesus came back as a homeless man, would you shake his hand or ignore the man? Ugh. I feel like you got everybody asking that question right now. Some people really being honest with themselves, telling the truth. Some people, I really feel like you really set the bar with that bar. You set the bar with that bar with that question. How do you feel about how the public is reacting to that question?
I mean, I respect the honesty. That's all you know what I'm saying. The honesty, I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some folks be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck around and fail that test. Some folks just like, you know what I'm saying, I get to the homeless, you know what I'm saying, whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit like that. Some folks, I seen somebody said they'll rob me, man. Shit, I said, God damn, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, son.
People be tweaking, boy.
I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At the same time,
they finna block all they blessings talking about robbing Jesus.
Man, some folks don't even believe in Jesus, so they don't give a fuck about the question. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, so shit, I respect all honesty. If some folks say they ain't give a fuck, they ain't give a fuck. If some folks, you know what I'm saying, say shit, like, yeah, I fuck around and fail that test, because I know how I treat homeless people, like, you know what I'm saying, when I see that person, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I already said, like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't even about Jesus being a homeless person, you know what I'm saying? It could be anybody. That shit could be an angel, bro, coming and test your ass, bro. You don't know.
Most definitely. That's real now. Just like how you being invested for the message, an angel could come test you for good and bad, because that same way how you was supposed to be running homes down by that phone with the charger, a blessing came right around the corner. Dirty luxury. Let's record. Let's do this. Let's chop it up. So, you know, that is something to really think about too for our viewers out there. Like, sometimes you just gotta chill. You know, you might want to spin. You might want to do something. You might want to, sometimes, like you said, you might want to chill and just, you know. But I want to get to
A real home is my home, it's a different planet.